Dubai, a city once known for its extravagant wealth and luxurious lifestyle, has had its fair share of ups and downs in the world of finance. Let's take a look at the rise and fall of the Dubai economy. Dubai's rise to economic prominence is a story of ambition, innovation, and hard work. Let's take a closer look at how this city in the United Arab Emirates transformed itself into a major hub for tourism, trade, and finance. Dubai's role as a hub for trade has played a significant role in the city's economic growth. Located at the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and Africa, Dubai's strategic location has made it an ideal place for companies looking to import and export goods. But it was only in the late 20th century that Dubai began to transform itself into a modern, global city. Development of the city's state-of-the-art port facilities and free trade zones helped to make Dubai a major player in the global economy. The Port of Dubai, also known as the Port of Jebel Ali, is one of the busiest ports in the world, handling millions of shipping containers each year. The port is equipped with advanced technology, including automated container handling systems, which helps to make the shipping process faster and more efficient. While the port is also connected to a network of roads, rail, and air transport, making it easy for companies to move goods to and from the port, increasing the ease for trade in the area. In addition to its port, Dubai also has a number of free trade zones, which offer businesses favorable tax and regulatory regimes. These free trade zones, such as the Dubai Airport Free Zone and the Dubai World Trade Center, have attracted a large number of businesses, particularly in the fields of logistics, finance, and manufacturing, including Emirates, DP World, and the Al Futtaim Group. Companies based in these free trade zones can benefit from lower taxes, fewer regulations, and easier access to global markets. Meanwhile, helping to stimulate the Dubai economy, providing jobs, investing in the city's infrastructure, and increasing the government's revenue through tax streams. The early 2000s had started to see Dubai being recognized as a household name. However, to cement their position as a world superpower and even more economically advanced in the early 2000s, the city's government invested heavily in infrastructure projects designed to attract tourists and put Dubai on the map. One of the most iconic of these projects was the construction of the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building. Standing at over 828 meters tall, the Burj Khalifa is a marvel of modern engineering and has become a symbol of Dubai's ambition and prosperity. In addition to its impressive height, the Burj Khalifa also features luxurious hotels, high-end shopping centers, and other amenities that attract millions of visitors each year. Other projects include the Dubai Mall, which holds 1,200 stores, including the most luxurious brands for tourists to lay their eyes on, the Dubai Miracle Garden and the Dubai Fountain. In addition to these iconic landmarks, Dubai also boasts a range of other tourist attractions, such as beautiful beaches, world-class hotels, and a rich cultural heritage. These attractions have helped to make Dubai one of the top tourist destinations in the world, and have contributed significantly to the city's economic growth. Overall, it is clear that the strategic location, liberal economic policies, ambitious infrastructure projects, and efforts to improve the business environment all propelled Dubai to a position of economic prominence. But all good things must come to an end, and the downfall of Dubai's economy was soon to follow. Dubai's economy was hit hard by the global financial crisis of 2008. The city's rapid economic growth in the early 2000s had been fueled in large part by debt, and when the crisis hit, Dubai's economy took a major hit. One of the key drivers of Dubai's economic growth in the early 2000s was the real estate market. The city's government invested heavily in infrastructure projects, such as the construction of the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, and the Dubai Mall, the world's largest shopping mall. These projects helped to put Dubai on the map and attracted millions of visitors to the city. However, when the global financial crisis hit, the real estate market collapsed, and many of these infrastructure projects were put on hold, such as the infamous World Islands, stagnating economic growth and leaving half-developed projects scattered across Dubai. The financial crisis also had a major impact on the city's banking sector. Many of the banks in Dubai had invested heavily in the real estate market, and when the market collapsed, they were left with large amounts of bad debt. This led to a credit crunch and a slowdown in lending, which had a negative effect on the local economy. The economic downturn in Dubai was so severe that the government was forced to seek a bailout from neighboring Abu Dhabi. The government implemented a number of measures to try to stimulate the economy, including infrastructure projects and initiatives to improve the business environment. However, the recovery has been slow, and the city's economy has yet to fully recover from the impact of the financial crisis. A decade later, when Dubai was starting to see true progress in their recovery from the financial crises, the COVID-19 pandemic hit. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a major impact on Dubai's economy. The city's economy is heavily reliant on tourism, and the pandemic has led to a significant decline in the number of tourists visiting the city. Dubai was one of the first cities to be hit by the pandemic, and the impact was immediate. As travel restrictions were put in place and demand for travel plummeted, the number of tourists visiting the city declined dramatically. This had a direct impact on the city's tourism industry, which is a major contributor to the local economy. Hotels, restaurants, and other businesses that rely on tourists saw a significant drop in revenue, and many were forced to lay off workers or close their doors altogether. The decline in tourism has had a ripple effect on other sectors of the economy as well. Many businesses in Dubai rely on the tourism industry to generate revenue, and the decline in tourism has led to a slowdown in other sectors as well. This has had a negative impact on the local economy and has contributed to the overall decline in Dubai's economic performance. During the COVID-19 pandemic, oil prices also hit a record low price, for the first time being worth $. The drop in oil prices has been a significant factor in Dubai's economic decline. Dubai is a major oil exporting country, and low oil prices have put pressure on the city's economy. The city's economy is heavily reliant on the oil and gas industry, and the drop in oil prices has led to a slowdown in the sector. This has had a ripple effect on other sectors of the economy as well, as many businesses in Dubai rely on the oil and gas industry to generate revenue. The drop in oil prices has also had an impact on the government's budget. The government is heavily reliant on oil revenues to fund its operations, and the drop in oil prices has led to a decline in government revenue. This has forced the government to cut spending and look for other sources of revenue, such as tourism and real estate. However, ultimately the government was less able to stimulate the economy, whether through increased investment or fiscal policy adjustment, due to their decrease in tax revenue. In conclusion, Dubai's rise to economic prominence has been a story of ambition, innovation, and hard work. The city's strategic location, liberal economic policies, and ambitious infrastructure projects have helped to make it a major hub for tourism, trade, and finance. However, the city's economy has faced a number of challenges in recent years, including the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, the drop in oil prices, and structural issues related to the city's rapid growth in the early 2000s. These challenges have contributed to the city's economic decline and have presented challenges for its recovery. Despite these challenges, Dubai remains a major player on the global stage and continues to be a dynamic and thriving city. The city's government has implemented a number of measures to try to stimulate the economy and attract businesses and investors, and there are signs that the city is on the road to recovery. While the future of Dubai's economy is uncertain, one thing is clear: the city's ambition, innovation, and hard work will continue to be key to its success in the 21st century.